What's up guys, so it's time for another video today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to paint your dirt bike cases, or really any kind of cases that you want. So if you haven't seen the other video on how to degrease them, for the most part, if you're not trying to paint them, this works great. There's a lot more stuff you need to do if you want to paint them. That way you get best adhesion and it lasts a long time. Because the last thing you want is to do all this work and have your paint come off the second you hit a gravel road or something. So I'm going to jump right into it and show you how to prep these, and then we'll get to painting them later. Alright, so one way you can do it is use high heat tape. The problem with that is it takes a while to actually get it. You want to do all the gasket surfaces. It's really hard to get these holes right here. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I think this works a lot better. It's a lot more efficient time-wise, especially because once you start sandblasting, pretty much all the tape just flies right off and you get sand in it either way. So that being said, I'm going to show you how I prep the case to get sandblasted. Make sure you do degrease it first though in the degreaser tank, because that'll just make everything a lot easier. You won't have to deal with all the oil residue in here. This thing is completely oil free. Can wipe in and out of here and not get any oil on my hands. So exactly what you want. Alright, so the first step is to grab your bolt bag of all the bolts you have. I'm going to grab 4 bolts and we're going to put them in some of these holes, that way you can get it all lined up. I don't want to use dowel pins because then the cases will get stuck together most likely, and it's just easier to not have to deal with that. So we are going to be just putting 4 bolts, 2 on each side. That way they will stay together. Alright, so next step is going to be the exact same as before. I'm going to take this piece here for the clutch side and put this on here. Line it up best you can without the dowels.
And get the bolts, and you just need a couple just to ensure that it stays in place. There we go. This side is just about all set. We're going to get the water pump on. And for this side, we're going to put it on the stator cover as well.
Alright guys, real quick, before you do put this stator cover on, show you what you're going to want to do here. So what I do to protect it, stuff a bunch of paper towels in here. May seem weird, but you'll see why in a little bit. Alright guys, so now for the most important step. You are going to want to get a ton of paper towels and stuff this entire crankcase as much as you can full. What this does is it ensures that sand can't get down to the bottom. That way you do not actually get any sand in anything. Last thing you want to have is a couple pieces of sand getting in your transmission while you're ripping the track. So what you're going to do, stuff this one full. Then you're going to do these as well here. So now you might ask, why not just tape it off? The reason I don't tape it off is because the tape really itself is not very strong. It cannot hold up to the sandblasting. This, however, is wedged inside of here and does not allow the sand to get inside. I mean, it can, but it'll get stuck in the paper towel and overall prevents a lot better. You can't tape this off without getting over the rim, which will affect the paint job, which no one wants. So this is the best way to do it in my opinion. It's how I've always done it. It's worked out great every time. So stuff it until you can't stuff it anymore. Just take one more and then it'll be set. The thing about doing this though is you will also need a couple engine plugs here, or really just thread plugs. All you do is stick these in here, prevents the stuff from getting in. This goes for the coating and the sand. Some of these holes don't matter, but I don't want to get anything inside of here. Alright, now for the oil plug. I'm not going to be reusing this, so I'm going to use this one to plug it off just for extra protection. It's pretty tight because of all the stuff in there, but still will work. Alright, so the last step, guys, is to tape off this part, because obviously you can't put paper towels over that. So what I use is this insulation tape I got from Home Depot, and it's super strong, meant for insulating, so it's just about perfect for this here. For the sandblasting part here. So then I will just tear it off. And we'll cut it after here. Basically, you just want to cover everything. That way it absolutely can't get into there. So let me finish this up and I'll show you guys. It does not need to be perfect. It's just for getting, or stopping the sand from getting in. So we're going to be doing something totally different when it actually comes to painting it. So don't stress about getting this perfect. It's just for the sand. So this thing is all ready. We got every single hole sealed off. So it's all ready to be sandblasted. Alright, so unfortunately with the camera I have, it is super hard to record and sandblast. So I'm going to be sandblasting this off camera and I'll show you guys the results. One tip is to don't focus on any holes, don't focus on anything too much. Just go far back, just get a good finish. That way you don't like purposely try to get sand in. It's gonna be you're gonna get some sand in there, but if you prep it just like I did, you should have very minimal and it'll be quite easy to get out. So I will see you guys when this is done. Alright guys, check it out. Finally got it all sandblasted. Took a little while, but it's completely sandblasted now from top to bottom. So number one thing is make sure when you touch it you do wear gloves. You do not want the oil off your fingers to affect the coating. So next thing we're going to be doing is taking this back apart and dunking it into some acetone. Alright guys, so looks like a couple spots we may have missed. This side of the case is absolutely covered with sand. Inside in here as well. So it looks like I've got the cases quite aligned up. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you what you're gonna want to do next, because you'd have to do this either way, but just gotta do a little bit more extreme this time. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so after a little bit of experimenting, I figured out that the 3M brake cleaner actually worked great here. This stuff, get it at your Napa store. And I got everything completely clean after I hit it with the air compressor. All the little holes as well in here. I tried spraying it with water first, dunking in water, scrubbing it. It just wasn't coming off that well. So went to this 3M stuff, worked great, completely cleaned them out. You can see there's no sand left. So that's the best way to do it, super efficiently as well. Got everything perfect, because last thing you want is sand inside your engine. So very happy how that turned out. Now it's time to do the last, or one of the last prepping processes. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we completely got these stripped of sand. I used the 3M brake cleaner. Alright guys, so now that you have this completely stripped, you're going to need one of these here, or any kind of little bin works, as long as it's deep enough to get most of it. So yeah. Alright, so all I'm gonna do is put in a couple pieces I'll be doing. So for now, this is all that will fit in here. What we're gonna be doing is pouring acetone on it. Now, unless you have a ton of acetone to spare, you're gonna wanna have to scrub this with the acetone because acetone evaporates very fast and you will lose all of it. So, I do not wanna waste all my acetone, so I'm gonna be scrubbing it. Right now for this next part, you're gonna need some high heat tape, a razor blade, and some scissors here. So I'm guessing some of you guys were wondering why I degreased the inside of the engine, because it's just gonna get oil on it again. This is exactly why. See, now that I did this, I can tape off these from the inside and they actually stick. Versus if I did not, they would not stick at all. So that is exactly why I did that. So what I did here is I taped on the inside like I showed you earlier. Then I also put a strip of tape around the ring for the seal. Cerakote is very thin, but to do a proper job, I'd like to leave it the right size. So even if you did paint it, I don't think it'd affect it, but I want to do it right. So that is exactly what I did for both of these here. So yeah, let's do the other one. Well guys, we got them all taped up. Time to get to spraying. Let's make these cases beautiful again. Alright guys, and we are back with the painted cases. Check this out here. They look perfect. All that prep paid off. I'm very happy how these turned out. No flaws that I've seen here. There's this one as well. There's no overspray on the gasket lines or anything. It's all just perfect. So, very happy how these turned out. And I can't wait to put them together. So thanks for watching.